Let's go ahead and stir the pot a little, shall we? Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, I decided to live stream my students helping me take my hair out. There was quite the discourse in the chat, which had people saying this was inappropriate and other people saying this was completely fine. There was nothing wrong with what I was doing, and people were just making it weird. So, of course, I had to bring this issue to the big stage. I would like to represent myself in this case, Your Honor, if I may. Number one, for a little context, I had a hair appointment immediately after school, and I needed my hair taken out beforehand.
Right.
I would have taken it out the night before, but that Friday we had a camera crew coming in to shoot a promotional video, and I was one of the ones being interviewed. So I had to look presentable, so I didn't take my hair out. I didn't have the time to do it all myself, because it would have taken me forever. So naturally I asked about 4 or 5 of my over 100 best friends to assist me in taking my hair out, and they all agreed.
Right.
Number two, this was at the end of class. This week we were doing STEM fair presentations. Since it was Friday and all of my students did an excellent job on their STEM fair projects and presentations, I told them if we get one solid presentation in this class, I'll end class a little early and they can have fun and play basketball, darts, or be on their phones or whatever. And during that time, my team would help me take my hair out. A couple of these were students from my class, but others were students from other classes. I wrote all of them a pass at the beginning of the class period, requesting their assistance 10 minutes before dismissal. I told the teachers only send them if all of their work was completed and they had good behavior. They all met the criteria, so 10 minutes before dismissal, they showed up for their job. My next point I'd like to make is, if I was a female teacher, those people wouldn't be in the comments saying,
But you're
this
not a
is
female,
weird, this
so.
is inappropriate. Because me personally, I don't think there's anything weird about this. People are saying, oh, that's too intimate. To me, it's literally just hair. It doesn't have to be weird. Some people have never had cool teachers, and it shows. I personally believe that building authentic relationships with students is paramount in being an effective teacher.
Right.
I make sure my students know and can feel that I care about them beyond the schoolwork and all the stuff that I have to make them do. I take the time to get to know my students outside of academics, because caring for the whole child is what's important.
So this is a video of him playing soccer with some young boys. And once again, he just explained what he was saying in the last video and letting people know, like, listen, you clearly didn't have a good teacher, or a teacher that interacted with you. Students don't want to come to school. I'm doing things to make them want to come to school, to make it a fun interaction, to educate themselves and just bring more people to school. That's pretty much what he's saying. Now, did I find this, disturbing in any type of way? Well, it depends on who you are. Like he said, he had parents that follow him on social media, and they seen it and they totally fine with it. That can be a mom and dad, or just a mom or just a dad, and they see it totally fine. And you might be a parent and you be like, nah, I'm not with that. Don't do this, don't do that, just that and the third. So, I guess it all depends on you. What's the pros and what's the cons with it? So with the pros, you got positive interactions. All right, that can just build up a relationship between the teacher and the students, which ultimately is a great thing, because if he got things to teach them, which is to learn and education, then they're more susceptible to listen and learn from this guy if they believe they can be comfortable. Another positive thing is making the learning enjoyable. We all been in class, we just like, ugh, I'm so bored I can't even pay attention. Like, I want to get the heck up out of here, especially young kids nowadays. They got social media, phones, all this stuff. They want to go, 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 go. You got to try to distract them from that, to try to give them something like, hey, man, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. You can get this, you can get that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And then on top of that, it's a reward system. You show them like, hey, listen, you do your job, you get your grades done, this, that, and the third. It's rewards that come with good, positive, excellent students. Then another positive thing, the parent interactions, right? Like, the parents get to follow him on social media. They get to see like, oh, my kid's doing this. Oh, that's nice, this, that, and the third. Another thing you never know what these young ladies or these young men are going through. You give them a space to where they can be comfortable, and they start talking this, that, and the third, and you'll be able to be like, oh, okay, well, maybe we need to get this person some help, because you gave them that space for them to talk. And then we got the cons, boundaries. Of course, it's always important to make sure that nothing go too far to be inappropriate and everything. In this case, didn't seem like nothing was too inappropriate to me, especially if it's being filmed and these parents follow this guy on social media and they're okay with it. Another con is, like, is it professional? Did you get to say so from other teachers? Did you get to say so from parents of other students that's not in the video? Did you get to say so from the principal of the school? Did you get to say so from, you know, the board of education? Like, are they okay with it? That's a professional thing. And then finally, of course, just social media impact. Like, like you put anything on social media, people gonna find something to be bad about it. This guy could have been saving these girls from a bus that fell in the water, and he swam and got him, and one of the girls was trying to do his hair while he was swimming. He like, no, stop, I gotta save y'all. Somebody gonna be on there like, well, you weren't that good of a guy, you ain't let her do your hair while you was saving her. So people gonna always find things bad when you put it on social media. So that right there is just a whole negative aspect. I'm glad that he recorded, because it just shows that people over-sexualize things. Like, I feel like this is being over-sexualized, especially if the parents are okay with it. Yes. Some parents do some things that's terribly wrong, and just because they're a parent don't mean it's right. Got you. But hair? Like, a lot of girls do hair nowadays. They get into that cosmetology thing where they just, you know, they doing hair, they making money. It can be practice for some of them. It can be this, that, and the third. And on top of that, people say, oh, they're impressionable. Yes, they are young girls that's impressionable. But impressionable is not inherently bad. It's not inherently good. Subsequently, it's about the person who's making the impression, about do they got good intentions or bad intentions. All right? Like, if this guy is showing them like, hey, every guy is not out here to try to get this, that, and the third from you. You know, it's positive guys out here that you can actually be around, and they have no ill intentions. That's a good impression. That's a good thing to know. Like, okay, cool. That's like the whole bear and man thing. You as a woman, would you rather be stuck in the forest with a bear or a man? A lot of women would say, oh, I'd rather be stuck with the bear because the man, he's just scary. Or if your daughter was stuck in the forest with a bear or a man, who would you rather? Oh, the bear. Okay, listen, you have no chance at all with this bear. With a man, majority of the time, you will have a good chance with this man. You know why? Because all men are not bad. All men are not looking for something or looking to take something. As in fact, I'll say majority of men are not looking to take something. It's way more better men out here that put their lives on the line every single day to save people. Trying to normalize to put every man in a certain category. Oh, you're bad. Oh, you're bad. Oh, you're bad. You're only good for the people that's around you that gave you a chance. Outside of that, if a person don't know you, then you're automatically bad. I'm not with that. There's way more good men out here than there are bad men. We just got to go off that reality and stop letting social media and all this bull crap that's being pushed to us warp our minds.
That it's okay to be a man.
It's not okay. It's necessary. What the hell are we going to do without men?
But let me know what y'all think. Y'all think he went too far? Y'all think he should be fired? Y'all think that he's doing a good thing or the good deed? Let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing that you get the approval from higher ups, that you get the approval from parents. But outside of that, you know, I don't think it's too much of a bad thing, because especially if you're interacting with the guys and girls, you know, it's just that you can't over-sexualize everything. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, and I'm going to get at y'all with the next video. Watch another video. And I'm going to get at y'all with the next one. I'm going to give y'all 2 to the side. I'm out.